Rivers State Assembly takeover by National Assembly. Multiple lawyers for Rivers Assembly delays Governor Fubara's anti-impeachment suit. Police arrest officers accused of kidnapping hotel staff in Rivers State. Federal government replies criticisms on delegation size at COP28. And on the foreign scene, Israel orders evacuations from city in South Gaza as offensive widens. I am Ifechukwu Moyali with the news. The Federal High Court in Port Harcourt has ordered that a suit seeking the National Assembly takeover of legislative function of the Rivers State House of Assembly be transferred to its Abuja division. The suit was filed by Kingsley Ibaki and 4 others, and their lawyers, Frank Ayeba Ekipreye, told journalists on the court premises yesterday that his clients wanted the National Assembly to take over the Rivers Assembly's legislative function to allow for the passage of the state's 2024 budget. The lawyer said it is in line with the law since the State House of Assembly is unable to sit due to the ongoing leadership crisis in the House. He said if the crisis continues, Rivers State will likely not have a budget in 2024 because for every budget to be passed to law, the state legislature must sign. Earlier during the court proceedings, Justice P.M. Ayowa directed that the suit be taken to Abuja since the National Assembly, which is the first respondent in the matter, sits in Abuja, and there is a similar action filed in Abuja with similar parties. The lawyer for the respondent, C.N. Eke, had told the court that the Abuja suit is seeking an order to restrain the National Assembly from taking over the legislative function of the Rivers State Assembly. Yesterday, legal representation conflict delayed the hearing of the case brought by Rivers State Governor Siminalayi Fubara against the State House of Assembly. Yes. Recall that Governor Fubara had approached the Rivers State High Court asking it to stop the State House of Assembly, the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, the Clerk, and the Chief Judge of the state from continuing with the impeachment process against him. When the matter came up at the Isiokpo High Court yesterday, multiple lawyers showed up to represent both the Martin Amehule-led House of Assembly and the Edison Ehe-led lawmakers. While 2 separate lawyers claimed to be representing the Martin Amehule-led House of Assembly, 2 other separate lawyers showed up to represent the Edison Ehe-led lawmakers. The multiple lawyers also told the court that they are appearing for 2 different clerks of the State House of Assembly. Justice Ben White had to adjourn to December 20th. One of the lawyers from Edison Ehe's camp tells correspondent Obi Oruwari that the judge advised the parties to resolve the representation issue.
The claimant has also been sacked. We entered appearance, but unfortunately, some other lawyers came also entered appearance on behalf of the defendant, so which brought the court to a stalemate because of the conclusion of representation. 2 lawyers representing 2 defendants. So this one has instruction from the former, this one has instruction from Vice President. So the court ordered that the parties should go back and resolve on the issue of representation and who exactly, which of the counsel should exactly represent the defendant.
The legal conflict may be linked to the speakership tussle in the Rivers State House of Assembly following impeachment proceedings on October 30th. Meanwhile, PDP chieftain in Rivers State, Evans BP, says Governor Fubara is the leader of the party in the state. Ms. BP, a former lawmaker, said this at a recent event in Port Harcourt where a group declared support for the governor represented the governor and lawmaker Edison Ehe at the event. Mr. BP assured them that the governor would remain firm.
If all of you, the supporters of Chief Mike and Chief Mike himself, to the family, this is not we are not campaigning. Time will come, we'll tell Rivers how it all started. We'll tell Rivers people, and they will hear whether they like it or not. Sim is our leader. He's our governor and also our leader. The PDP constitution said governor of a state is the leader of the party, while the right people are the godfathers. They are godfathers. The governor is the leader of the party. So he is the leader of the structure, isn't it? Go and look for your structure. The owner of the structure is taking it.
Mr. BP called for more support for Governor Fubara, adding that the governor's 4-year tenure is secured.
This family and this boat can accommodate everybody. There's no need for you to look for the woman you are looking for. The woman is not there. You don't know that she's also looking for another man. Yeah, this house will accommodate you. Come in, will accommodate. There's no need for you to be on the fence. Yes, people are saying that this is the structure you are talking about. It's not the structure. It's not the structure. Whose structure are you talking about? I, Evans Bapagani, I am one of the original structure of the Abuja man.
That is true. That is true. That is true.
Some concerned stakeholders in Ikwere local government area of Rivers State under the aegis of United Voice Initiative have joined in condemning the impeachment notice against the governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara. A statement signed by the group leader, Best Amechi Secretary, Thank God Ezihu and Nsirim Aliko criticized the lawmaker representing Ikwere State constituency, Prince Limchi Nyeche, for supporting the notice. The statement, however, advised Prince Nyeche to reconsider his stance or face a recall process. The statement also condemned the attempt on the lives of lawmaker Edison Ehe and his family. The group, however, pledged their unalloyed support for Governor Fubara's administration. And now, a socio-political group, the Omoma Conscience Group, says Omoma people dissociate themselves from the conduct of the member representing Omoma State constituency who moved the purported impeachment notice against the governor of Rivers State, Siminalayi Fubara. Speaking on behalf of the group, the coordinator, Wanozie Solomon, said Omoma people also condemned the said attempt on the lives of lawmaker Edison Ehe and his family.
Up to date, they haven't told us what the peace-loving governor of Rivers State has done. But we all know that the governor's aim is to redistribute Rivers wealth equitably to all the tribes and clans and communities in Rivers State. How can somebody be against such a peace-loving man? And we hereby dissociate ourselves from this unwholesome character, which is unbecoming of the average peace-loving Omoma man. We are solidly behind our governor. We are solidly behind our speaker, Right Honorable Edison Ehe. We are solidly behind good loving Rivers people.
The leader of Ward 7, Okudirinwoke, also spoke.
I want to call on Honorable Silvanus Nwankwo to put aside his personal interests and focus on the interests of the generality of Omoma people by retracting his footsteps. Otherwise, we will not hesitate to commence his recall process. Omoma constituency must not always be at the wrong side of history.
A statement on this was signed by the leaders of Ward 1 to 10 in Omoma, including Walozie Solomon, Daniel Asonye, Daniel Onwebuchu Nwosu Harrison, Madocho Chijoke, Leticha Okere, Okudirinwoke, Nweke Thank God, Stanley Okere, and Wafo Prince. Still to come, federal government replies criticisms on delegation size at COP28 summit in Dubai. Stay with us. victim was kidnapped on his way to work at about 8 p.m. last Friday. The officers were arrested when they forced him to call his boss at gunpoint. His boss, a hotel owner, contacted a DPO who posed as the victim's father and led police to the location in Alo where the officers were waiting for the ransom. And now the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, has clarified that the number of delegates sponsored by the federal government to attend the ongoing climate summit in Dubai is 422 and not 1,411. The Minister of Environment, Balarabe Abbas Lawal, also spoke on this from Dubai.
I saw the figures. The figure for ministry, I just laughed. So many people that mentioned are not here. Because I can tell you that I have seen more than 50 names that they put in that story. That did not even come here. Those are the things that don't even get. So this is another industry. The figure is far beyond that talking about. In fact, the number of Nigerians that are here are mainly from the private sector.
And now on the international scene, Israel's military has ordered the evacuation of a fifth of the main city in southern Gaza as it expands its ground offensive against Hamas. On the news this morning, you heard stakeholders are seeking the Rivers State Assembly takeover by National Assembly. Multiple lawyers for Rivers Assembly delayed Governor Fubara's anti-impeachment suit yesterday. And on the foreign scene, Israel has ordered evacuation from city in South Gaza as offensive widens. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808-721-7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.